Note that the lack of angle in the skater's torso results in a decreased knee bend, which reduces the amount of potential power the skater is able to produce throughout each stride. Now, the reduced knee bend also creates a higher center of gravity in the skater, which causes an imbalance, and the skater compensates for this with a naturally wider stride laterally. This throws the body side to side and decreases the forward momentum. Now, in this version of the forward stride, the skater has little to no arm movement. This also causes the skater to move side to side in an attempt to maintain their balance. This lateral motion hinders the forward momentum that the skater could potentially have. In this clip, we are examining a common mistake that many hockey players make while skating with a stick. While it is desirable to have the stick firmly on the ice in front of the skater, many hockey players maintain a wide, two-handed grip on their sticks, which causes the skater's arms to move side to side in a pendulum-like motion. This lateral motion also affects the forward momentum that the skater could potentially have by throwing their body side to side. Examining this clip, it is a technically sound example of a forward stride. The arms are pumping in a forward motion, enhancing the skater's forward momentum. The knees are in a deep knee bend, and the skater is maintaining a 45-degree bend forward while staying balanced. This maximizes the power in the legs, allowing for a long, powerful stride. The crossover is a great stride to use while turning in an attempt to maintain a constant speed or rate of acceleration. The next three clips will determine the most effective way to accelerate through a crossover turn. Firstly, we are looking at acceleration at the start of a turn before crossovers. Note that this is this clip. Note that the skater enters the turn quickly but suffers a great reduction in speed due to the risk of losing footing in the crossovers while traveling too quickly. Secondly, we look at acceleration in the crossover. While this is a good stride to practice quick feet, it is not as effective as it could be while trying to accelerate through a turn, because the skater can again lose their footing while attempting to maintain a high speed. It is not the most practical stride to use in a game situation. Lastly, we look at accelerating throughout the turn, and the last few crossovers preceding that. This proves to be most effective due to the controlled entry and the completion of the crossover turn. During the turn, the skater will naturally gain speed, and the quickening of pace in the last few crossovers will feel natural. Finally, after accelerating on the last turn, the skater will naturally want to speed up to slingshot themselves out of the turn. This requires an explosive stride and proper forward skating technique, covered in clip 4. In the last 3 clips, the backward stride is examined to determine the most effective way to skate backwards while maintaining balance, speed, and ability to move quickly laterally if needed. In this clip, the skater is leaned too far forward, throwing themselves off balance. The arms are not pumping, which has the same effect on momentum as in the forward stride, and the feet are staying very wide instead of pushing outward in a wide stride and then returning to the middle of the skater's center of gravity. This version of the backward stride is similar to the one that was just previously shown, just a different angle. It shows the lack of arm movement, where the arms are not pumping in a forward and backward motion, and the feet are not returning to the middle after making their stride. They're staying very wide, which is not desirable when looking for a powerful stride and agility in the stride. In this clip, the technically correct version of the backward stride is examined. Note that the arms are pumping in the direction the skater is moving. The knees are deeply bent, the back is straight and sitting up tall, and the feet are maintaining a powerfully wide stride while still returning to the center of gravity in the middle.